Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go here in New Orleans. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hurt. Trick the Eagles.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He's got room to run right at the start. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Miller trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Bigsby is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Neighbors in motion. They'll begin with a zone read. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but Make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Go.
On the draw, it's Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
3rd and long. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
On the ready. Seven Pirates. 7 Pop Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Got it. Ready. Here we go. Let's go.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Big Lion. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
11. Let's go.
Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
first and 10, it's McCarthy. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. It just, nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time? The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from New Orleans after this. They'll come up here first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Pass taken in by Miller. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's now third down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown 6. His 12th touchdown of the year. Rookies able to add the extra point. The Saints are on top. It's 14-10.
Giants 10.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll work this out to the 23. Tarheed still there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Skattebo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Another Giants first down.
First and 10.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, New York.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll bring up second down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Giants first down.
Let's go now.
Goal, Giants.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving left, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up second and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing and the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Throwing here on third and goal. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the handoff, this is Miller. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Once again, it's Miller. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
To the air, on 3rd down is McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Moving to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. But leads. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 4th TD grab of the season.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return, it's Kendre Miller. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, you want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Giants first down.
Try the right side with Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Giants.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He connects with Mims. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run. It's Henderson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
2-yard pickup. Brings up
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Turnover on downs.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 34-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
Let's go now. Pound the 60. Pound the 60. 19 tight. 19 Lion. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A man left side, it's caught. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
For the Saints, first down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
Set. 79 bro. Lightning 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home. And
oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Saints will extend this third-quarter lead.
Giants 16.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Matt Gay set to
So,
kick off.
after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Take go.
We'll start the drive with Miller. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
It's a pickup
From the
of
38
3.
now,
Brings
here's
up
second and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 69, Hawk 19, Hawk 19.
Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. That's Olave. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19, 60 biceps.
To throw is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
18, 5 in. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Moving to his left. That one thrown across the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
Now a give to Miller running right. And he has stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Back to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Paulson Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this out to Miller, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Is caught by Olave. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he's got another one. Touchdown Saints. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Drupi able to add the extra point. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
23.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Viking 18, trap 50, trap 50.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out left. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
The 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Miller. He's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Talk things over before third down.
18 cards, 19 tight, 79 wrong, set. Hogan 19, 69.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
To throw, it's McCarthy. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 49, Giants 23.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. As he threw, the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 6 Dragons, 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with the ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.